So far we have created the splash screen, we've created the login screen and the sign up screen. So next we want to go ahead and create this dashboard, and that's why we'll be stopping for this video so that the video will not be so long. In the next video I'll go ahead and create all this, then we'll do the prototyping. So we'll stop at this video for this session. So let's go ahead and create this dashboard. Now let's go back to what we're doing. Next, what I'll be doing now is I'll select this sign up screen and I'll just select on this sign up and I'll press Ctrl D on my keyboard to copy that to the next part. And I like when I'm designing, I like the space to be evenly distributed, all of my frames. And now that I have this 40, beautiful, I will change this now to dashboard, because I'm creating the dashboard. I like naming all of my screens, so I'll change this to dashboard and I'll start deleting all of this because I won't need this in this what I'm doing now. I'll delete all of this and I'll delete this too, because I'll just have a plain blank screen. So let's go look at what we did in the other one. I'll look at this. First, I want to start by creating. Look how it looks like. There's this symbol here, and then we have a frame where we have the picture of the person who owns of this account. So we need this, and then we need to get this. So let's go and create that. Now to create that, what I'll do is I can actually go and copy that from from someone else's work, but what I'll do for the sake of this video, I'll recreate that. So I'll go ahead over to this place and I'll click and I'll grab this rectangle tool. I'll click and drag to create a rectangle, and then I'll press down Control on my keyboard. I'll scroll my mouse to zoom in. Just scroll that to zoom in, and then I'll go up here and change the corner radius to 50 by 50, and I have this beautiful one. And I'll just reduce that a little, reduce that, and just let me zoom out a little more. Okay, I can place that somewhere here. Zoom in a little more, reduce that, holding down my shift, reduce that, and I can reshape that a little. And I'll change that color, change the fill color to somewhat this color, not so dark, something around here. All right, I'm happy with this color. Let me use this. Nice, I can now bring this around here. Something around here. All right, so I'm happy with this color. Let me zoom out and see how it looks like. Okay, it's too big, and just a little reduction there. Just reduce a little more. Or zoom in and reduce some more. Zoom out and see how it looks like. Or zoom in again. Or zoom in again, and I think it's too small now. We'll just increase that a little, and I'll duplicate this. I'll hold on my Alt. So I click this, hold on my Alt, and duplicate that. Then I'll reduce this, just reduce this a little. Yeah, move that a little close, and let's say it looks like now. Okay, I think I'm happy with this, but it's still too close. Just move that a little. So undo. I'll just click that and move that away. All right, so I think I'm okay with this. Next, I need to go create. Let's look at our design. We need to create this circle, and that's pretty easy. Go grab my ellipse tool, holding down my shift. I'll just click and drag to create this perfect circle, and I'll place that here. I'll zoom in some more and hold down my shift. I'll reduce that a little, and I'll just place that somewhere here, something around here. I'll move it away from the right. I'll just move that away a little. Okay, now I have this cycle, and I think it's too big. I'll just add a little more, something around the size. I'm okay with this. And what I'll do next is to right click, go to plugins, and go to Unsplash, and I'll look for the picture. Now, if you've not installed Unsplash yet, just right click, go to plugins, and then install plugins. So I'll right click, I'll go to plugins, go to Unsplash, click on Unsplash, and I'm looking for girl. It will load, and then I'll just on the search bar just type girl. I'm looking for girl, and I'll pick one of the pictures here. Okay, this is a picture that I used. I'll just click on this, and it will load the picture to my canvas, and I have the picture in my canvas now. Holding down my shift, I'll reduce the picture size and bring it here just a little more. Using plus on my keyboard to zoom in. Hold down my space bar and I'll have this hand tool. I'll pan so I can see. Holding down my control, I'll zoom in with my scroll bar, move the picture inside my frame, and here we go. Now what I'll do is I'll put this picture on top of this and pay close attention here. With the picture selected, I'll hold down my shift and select the cycle, and I'll mask the picture inside the cycle. Next, I'll select the picture and I'll move it inside to fill the entire cycle, and I'll increase the size to fill the entire cycle, make a little adjustment, and boom. I think I'm happy with this. I can leave it. I can leave it here. Okay, I'll increase it a little more. Okay, I think I'm happy with the picture like this. Now I'll zoom out to see what I've done. Okay, now we can see what we've done so far. Let's go look at what we're looking at. Okay, now next I need this choose your healthy food choice. I'll just go there and type. Let me see the font I used. What's the font style is okay. So go choose your healthy food choice. I just go grab my text tool, text, and type, and I'll just click and start typing. Choose your choose your healthy. I'll zoom in there to place it properly. Okay, I didn't spell that right, and I'll just remove the R. Okay, and correct the spelling. I'm going to reduce the text, the font size. I'll reduce that to like 12, and I'll place that here. This is the font size I used. I used 13. Okay, so let's make that 13. So I'm going to make this 13, and the font style, I'm going to change the font to Segway. Alright, so this is the font, I think this is the font I used. Okay. And I don't like the text to be, I don't want the text to be pure black. I'm going to make it somewhat this color. This color. And that's to fit something a little deep. Something around here. Okay, I'm happy with this. And let's zoom in a little more. Hold on my space bar, I'll bring that down. I'll duplicate this, hold the text, hold down my alt, and duplicate that. And I just double click on this and I'll type food choice. See what I typed? Correct. Food of choice. Food of choice. And I'm going to make this bold. I'm going to make this, with that selected, I'll just head over to the text properties, and I'm going to change this from regular. I'm going to make it semi-bold. No, I'm going to make it bold. I'll make it bold. Okay, what did I do? Yeah, I'm going to make it bold, and I'll reduce this a little more faint, something like around here. Okay, now I have my text ready. What's next? I need a search bar, and that's quite easy to create, very easy to create. I'm going to select this and move it up, move them upward a little. Next, I'll go create another box and create a search bar. Or better still, I can grab this one, hold my shift and duplicate this here. I'll increase the size a little, just increase this size a little. Okay, and my search bar is ready. My search bar is ready. Increase that a little. All right, that's what it looks like. I'm going to select, place it in the middle. Sorry, undo. Place it in the middle. Beautiful. And I'll remove the fill. If I remove the fill, I'll add stroke to it, and I'll make the stroke 1.5. Now I can remove the fill color, and I'll make the outline, the stroke, to be something around this, to take something around this. All right, I think I want something around this. That's the search bar. I'm going to increase that a little, just a little. What do we have there? Search for food here. And I'll grab this text, hold on my Alt, and duplicate this again. I'll bring it here and double click on that. Then I can type search for food here. And here we go. I'm going to make this even more faint. I'll put that here, and I'll just head over, and I can make this 75. I'll just reduce opacity a little, and 75 still. I'll make it 85. 45. Let's try 45. Let me leave at 50. 50. I'm happy with 50. 50 is okay. So here we go. I have that. Let me see. Okay, let me align what I've done so far. What I can do now is to increase this. Just increase this, and I'll centralize that a little more. I'll move this and this and this. I want to align everything left and align everything center. Oh, undo that. I'll move this a little to the middle. Yeah, I want this in the middle. Beautiful. Now you can see we have our search bar is ready. We have all of this. Next, we want to go ahead and create all of this now. So let's proceed. Let's start creating this, create this, and create it. Now I can do several ways. I can go and grab my rectangle tool again and start creating. But that's what I want to do. I just want to create that from all of this. So what I'll do is to grab this shape to this again, hold down my Alt and duplicate this. I'll drop that here, I'll zoom in, and I'll increase the size. Now I can reduce the corner radius to 20. Let's see how does that one look like. 20. What's the corner radius of this? Let's see the corner radius. 30. Okay, I think it was too much. I'm going to make this 25. Make the corner radius 25, and I'll just increase that a little. Okay, and here we go. All right, so let me zoom out, see how it looks like. And now I'm going to make this white. I want to put white, and I'll add stroke to it, and the stroke same 1.5, and the stroke is going to be green. And next, I'm going to add effects. I'm going to add drop shadow to that. Let's see how it looks like. Let's drop shadow to it now. All right. Let's adjust the drop shadow a little, and I'm going to make this 4. I'll make the blur 8, and I'll enter. Let's see how it looks like. And here we go. We have one looks like this. All right. Okay, let's see how that one look like. Okay, we have this. Now I will duplicate this over, holding down my Alt. I'll just right click and drag again to have this. Now the idea is this, that this app, all of this, they will be scrolling. You can just use your hand to scroll past them, so they can go across the screen. So that's why I find this one is cutting out. That's the entire idea of the app that I created. So I'm gonna let's delete this first. Let's delete this. Let's increase this a little more, just a little more, something like this. Okay, now let's duplicate that again. Holding down my Alt, duplicate that here. Let's say 40. I want it to be 40 apart, and another 40. That's so much. Let's see, 35 and 35 again. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. Now for this two, what I did, I select this, I hold down my shift and select this, then head over to my stroke and I'll change the color to ash. Now the idea in this is this one has been selected by the user. So you see it's green, and I think the stroke is too small. I'm going to make that stroke, I'm going to make it a little more, I'm going to make it a little punchy. Make that three is too much, make that two. Enter. Okay, I'm up with two. Okay, now this has been selected. That's the entire idea. Now because this is selected, you see it's like it's bolder. The whoever is using the app, the user can see it very well. Now let's go grab this and hold the shift and select this and select this as well. Control C on my keyboard. Head over to the side and Control V to paste them. Are they being pasted? I can't find it. Undo that. Undo that. Let's copy that again. Or better still, why don't we just go and let's go and bring in the pictures. Where I kept the pictures, so just head over to my desktop and I have the picture somewhere. I have the pictures somewhere. Somewhere around specials. Okay, I save the pictures here. So I head over here and head over to Figma and I'll grab this picture. I'll grab let's grab this picture first. I'll drag this picture into my frame. Picture is added. The file has a safe use. Okay, let's do that again. I'll grab this picture, just grab it here. Nice. So I have the picture. I'll reduce the banana. And here we go. I'll place it here. Move the banana here and just reduce that a little more. Zoom in here, reduce it a little more, and then place it on top of this. Just reduce that. So I have the banana. Next, I'll just name it banana. It's on what we did banana. Just put the name banana, and I'd like to use the same text I've been using, the same font. I'll grab this font. I think that is even too black. Let's reduce that a little more. What I'm going to do is to reduce the opacity. I'm going to make it 90. I'm going to make it 60. 60 is so much. I'm going to make it 75. Okay, 75 is better. So I'm going to select this, hold down my Alt and duplicate this here. Double click on it and rename it banana. Now that it's named banana, I'll reduce the font size to, let's say 10. 10 is too small. I'll make it 12 and I'll crank up the opacity again. I'll take it back to 100 and I'll change the font to the color to green because green is my theme color, and I'll place that, just put that in the middle. Let's go and grab other fruits. Let's see, the next fruit is apple and orange. Let's grab other fruits. All right, just go grab apple. Oh, I already have the apple here. No need. So I'll grab this apple, hold down my Alt and duplicate this here. Reduce that and move that into my frame. Reduce that even more and just place that here. Next, I will grab the orange, hold down my Alt, duplicate that here. Reduce that even more and bring that here. Let's zoom in and then rename this. Reduce that more. Okay, reduce it even more. And then I'm going to bring that here. All right, so I'll just adjust this a little. Okay, I think I'm happy with the size. What I need to do next is to copy this or just duplicate this here and duplicate it here again. Okay, no, let's undo that. So I'll change the color to ash. I'll change this color, change that color to ash. Sorry. Yeah, I'll change that color to the same color, just this color. This. Okay, all right, that's, and I'll write this apple. Duplicate this here and right, double click on that. Sorry. Oh no, let me undo that briefly. I'm finding it difficult to select the orange, so just undo what I did. All right, so I'll duplicate this, undo that, duplicate this, and all right, orange, and I'll move this here. All right, so you can see we've created our first set of fruit. You can see we've created all of this now. We've replicated that here. What I need to create next is all of this. I need to recreate this right now, and we'll be there. So let's go and recreate that. Now I don't need to create another box. I can just duplicate one of these. I can grab this, hold down my Alt, and duplicate that here. Then I'll crank up the size a little, just a little. I'll move that here. Everything remains the same, more like it. Just a little. All right, so increase that a little, and a little. There we go. Hold on my Alt, duplicate that. I think it's too big. Let's see what it. It's too big. I'm going to use that a little more. All right, so I can have it here like this. Duplicate it, and I'll reduce this. Undo that. I'll reduce this. Make it cut a little, and I'll change the stroke to this because that is not selected. Too bold. 60. Nice. So I have this. And now, good. I can just have this cut like this, and then duplicate that and have it cut here as well like this. Beautiful. Now I have. Let's move this a little. Let me see. When I go, I'll hold my Alt. I'll see the size, the distance between from this side to this side. Now I can adjust this a little so to be equidistant from both sides. All right, so I'll just leave it here. All right, so I'm fine with this. Let's see what we did here. Let me zoom out. Now I need to create all of this. Just go. It's quite easy to recreate, and I can select this, hold my Alt, Shift, and select all of them, and I'll bring everything down. All right, so I can increase this now. Just crank this up a little. Let me see the distance. Now just move this a little. All right, see, I'm happy with this like this. And I can also just move all of this down so that it will be equally distributed across the page of my screen. I can bring this down a little more. Sorry, just bring this down a little more. Bring that down, and let's see what we have here. I want to create this and this. Now let's go. For this is just cycles. You can see they're just cycles. So let's go and recreate cycles. I'll go grab my ellipse tool again. It's my ellipse tool. Just get over here, hold down my shift and click and drag to create a cycle. I'll move that somewhere here. Zoom in a little. I'll duplicate it many times over. Hold down my Alt and duplicate. I have to make it 10. 10 should be okay. And Ctrl D on my keyboard to replicate that. Okay, so I have all of this now, and I'm going to select all of the cycles that I've created, holding down my shifts or select all of them. I'll just put that in the middle. Okay. I'm holding down my Alt so it will show the distance across my frame, and I want to make this green. Just choose one of them and make it green. So look at what has been selected. And next I want to create this. I'll just go and right click and go to plugins, and I'll go to font awesome, and I'll look for carts, shopping cart. I just type shopping cart icon, shopping carts, shopping carts, cards, and enter my keyboard. I'll just pick one of this. I think I grab this and I'm fine. Just that's okay. Zoom in, reduce that a little, reduce that, undo, reduce that. It's already there. Okay, I'll put in this cycle. Do that again. Bring that in here. Zoom in. I'll grab one of this cycle, hold down my Alt and duplicate that here. Holding down my shift, I'll just crank that up a little, and I'm gonna make it green. And we're almost done. I'm gonna make this fill with green. Beautiful. Next, I'll grab this, reduce it, and place it in the middle here. I'll zoom in some more, and here we go. Just place it here. All right, now I will make this. I'll make it white. The fill color of this, just make this white. And I'll give it a black stroke. Give it a, what did I do? Sorry, white stroke, sorry. Just give it a white stroke. All right, and make the fill, let me see, make the fill, what do I get? So I'll take out the fill color and I'll give it black stroke. I'll make the stroke 2 points. Okay, so I have this that looks like this, and I'll crank this up a little, just a little. Place it in the middle. Nice, and our design is ready. Okay, we have one final thing. I need to get this banana and then these prizes. Okay, so let's go and do this. That's what's left. Else the design is ready, so I'll just get here and I want to increase this stroke. Make it 3. Let's say it looks like 3. 3 is better because this one is bigger. I'll grab this, holding down my Alt to duplicate it here, and I'll crank that up a little. Somewhere here. What's the next thing? We have banana fruit, and then we have some stars and the price. So just grab this text, holding down my Alt, duplicate that somewhere here. What do we have? This has got to be green. So let's move this out first. I'm gonna make this text. I'm gonna make the color fill there green. And frankly, I don't even need the outline in that case. Make the outline 0. Okay, so I have this green. I'll move this, the text will have to be white. Text white, and I'll move the text in. Let me see the size, the font size I used. I used 12. So I'm going to change that 12. What's more than 12? Actually, what's more than 12? More than 12. Small. So I'm going to crank this up a little. Increase the size, say 15. Let's make that semi-bold, semi-bold. Let's say bold. What does it look like? I don't like it bold, so okay. I'm gonna make this semi-bold. Okay, I'm happy with this here, like this, and just place it there. And I need the stars. I'll just go grab star. Let's create a star. Head over to this place, and you see star here. Just grab my star. Hold down my shift, and I'll click and drag to create the star. And I'll drag the star here. Reduce the size a little. Place that there, reduce it even more. It's still big. So we'll have. All right, just zoom in and reduce the size even more. Next, I'll change the fill to yellow, something not very bright yellow, something around this, something around here, yellow. All right, so I have this. Let me see the angle. Make that 2. What does it look like? All right, so I'll increase this as a little more, and this at 0. I'll duplicate this, holding down my Alt, just duplicate that 5 times. Ctrl D, Ctrl D, Ctrl D. Okay, so I have this, and for this, I'll take out the fill color, then I'll add stroke to that. I'll make the stroke same yellow that I used there, and here we go. I have that already sorted out. Next, there is a price. I'll duplicate this text. Duplicate this text. Hold on my Alt, duplicate that, and I'll crank up the font size. I'll make that 20, and I'll double click, and I'll just write the price 1,200. You see, I'm done. We're done already. We have a banana. You see the price, and then you see the rating. You see, it looks like banana fruits. We'll type there banana fruits. Banana fruits. All right, so we'll have some that looks like this. So we have banana, we have the rating, and there we go. We have that. So what I'll need to do next is to just duplicate that over. Apple and orange. Just grab this. Hold on my Alt and bring that here. Grab this. Hold on my Alt and bring it here. What I can do, let me do this first. I'm going to select all of this. And select this as well. Hold my shift and duplicate everything here. And select this and make that black. I think green. Can make that ash. I used ash. The fill color here is gonna be this color, and this is gonna be apple. And see here, something is missing. One of the stars is missing. Let's put perspective. Okay, that's done. And with all of this selected, select this. Hold on my shift. Select this, this, and this. I'll select this together with this. I'll move everything upward because I need to bring in the price. and the same color, or change the fill color to same ash. What are you using? But this time I will reduce the size. I'm going to make that, just reduce the size to something like this. All right, reduce this a little more to 14. Oh, sorry. Just bring that here. The apple is too big, and I'm going to reduce the apple size to like 12. And I'll place that here. Now I can put the apple in. Now the apple is behind, this apple is behind this vector I just created here. So what I'm going to do is to move this apple up on this. There's the apple, and this is a vector. You can see this rectangle. So this apple is behind this rectangle. I have to move the apple up so it will be on top of this rectangle. So you select the apple, I'll move it up, and when I bring the apple now, you see it's on top now. And I'll crank up the size a little and just place it there. All right. Same thing with the banana. You can see it's same thing with the orange. You see it's behind it, but we'll fix that in a short while. Now let me duplicate all of this and bring them here. So I'm going to select this. I'll select all of the stars. Starting with this, hold on my shift. I'll select one after the other. Select one after the other. And I'll select the apple. Hold down my Alt. I'll move everything here. And I'll just change the name to orange. All right, so next I'm going to move this orange inside of this. See, the orange is behind, this orange is behind this rectangle as well. This is a rectangle. This is a rectangle. You can see the rectangle here on my layers panel, and this orange behind this. So if I just move the orange a little upward, the orange will be on top of the rectangle. Now I can zoom in and place the orange where it should be. Just crank that a little up, and we're done. Point of note, did I? Okay. I just crank it up a little. We're good. So we can see that our design is ready. See, we're done with, you can see the entire, the dashboard is ready. You can see what we did before. You can see the dashboard, exactly the same thing. We'll be able to replicate the entire design. So I like to support me by liking, subscribe. So when I post the second part of this tutorial, you'll be able to follow up. So if you have any question, please use the comment section. Now from this, in the second tutorial where I'll be showing how I did all of this other part, I'll replicate all of this, and I'll also go ahead and do the prototyping. You won't see it on time if you don't subscribe. So please subscribe, like, and share. And thank you.